In the emerging 3GI logistics model, Panamax ships carrying international containers with imports will arrive, first stop, at the Port of New York, New Jersey, where they will be direct loaded onto rail. CSX operates the Class 1 rail in New York State using the main line route from the Port of New York, New Jersey, first stop, DeWitt Rail Yard in central New York. International containers are not serviced at the DeWitt Rail Yard. Containers are segregated and sent on their way either east to Boston or west to Chicago. Central New York is a pass-through market for international cargo. 3GI has been working to expand the region's ability to enter more cost-effectively into the international market by opening opportunity for importers and exporters to be serviced in central New York. 3GI has been working for over 4 years with CSX's knowledge and input to design the Central New York Inland Port on lands adjacent to the existing DeWitt Rail Yard. The location for the Central New York Inland Port selects itself. The need to leverage our region's existing infrastructure, roads, rail, underutilized warehousing, and stranded assets is core to 3GI's business model. So how does the DeWitt Rail Yard work, and what are the traffic patterns? Trucks exit from the 481 Cloverleaf onto Kirkville Road and head east to Fremont Road. Fremont Road has been experiencing increased truck traffic over the years and will continue to increase as truck traffic from domestic cargo continues to arrive at the CSX DeWitt Rail Yard. Trucks experience a dangerous hairpin turn as they maneuver to the rail yard from Fremont Road, past neighborhoods, schools, and onto the rail yard gate. The gate is the control point for all trucks moving in and out of the yard. 3GI proposes to eliminate the truck traffic on Fremont Road by rerouting traffic off of Kirkville Road onto Gurdon Road and through 3GI's Central New York Inland Port, connecting outside CSX's gate. An important factor to recognize is that the area from the Cloverleaf to the rail yard is a federally designated intermodal corridor, and it also serves as an industrial high-tech corridor for the towns of DeWitt. The federal designation as an intermodal corridor qualifies 3GI's over 180-acre project site for a variety of federal funding programs, including the Transportation, Infrastructure, Finance, and Innovation Act. The export side of the DeWitt Rail Yard is on the south side of the rail. This is where the international export containers pass through on their way to the Port of New York, New Jersey, to be loaded on ships to foreign markets. 3GI's Southside property, located adjacent and connected to the rail yard, is ideal for aggregating and loading export containers onto the train and sending them down to the Port of New York, New Jersey. Many businesses have left the area because, in part, much of the lure of the rail service was left stranded. The DeWitt area's stranded rail and underutilized industrial infrastructure can be reinvigorated by the proximity to 3GI's Central New York Inland Port, and potentially by utilizing stranded rail lines that connect with 3GI's project plan. 3GI's business model encourages reuse of existing industrial infrastructure. It's not only smart, it's a cost-effective choice.
Hi, my name is Bob Frank. I'm the Vice President of Commercial and Industrial for New York State for Metallico. Metallico was recently purchased by Yi Chu Group, and they are the largest aluminum smelter in the world. They just built a new facility in Malaysia, which will consume 35,000 metric ton a month. And right now we have a scrap operation in Syracuse, New York. We currently reduced our workforce, and we're hoping that if we invest in here, we're going to create numerous jobs. I don't know the exact number. The issue currently is getting material to the port to get to Malaysia. Right now it's cost prohibitive to truck it to a port into Albany, New Jersey, and New York. they're leaning to looking at other locations throughout the country. We all have all of our permits here. It makes sense to put it here, but they're debating their investment. Again, the commodity value that the materials that we have are very low value currently. That's the commodities market has been impacted globally, and freight is a very large part of the cost of that commodity. So if we can reduce that cost, it would heavily impact us putting investment into this area.
3GI is to strengthen our partnership with CSX, become the low-cost provider supporting the region's importers and exporters. 3GI is prepared to invest in engineering, design, and a revised cost estimate for the various phases of construction. 3GI needs CSX at the table and the support of Central New York and New York State. 3GI is ready to build this year.